Is February 8th. Hopefully, we get to see the season finale and the Exorcism of Savathun. We'll also be going over this week's vendor roles, Banshee, Ada, all of that good stuff. But really hoping after today's Vidoc that we get the season finale for Season of the Lost, especially now that we know that Season 16 will officially be Season of the Risen. Pretty cool, pretty obvious name. I don't think there's a whole lot of mystery shrouded about this one like we'd seen in some of the previous seasons. Alright, so for right now we're just going to be heading to the tower, grab a couple of extra bounties before the weekend. And just getting everything for the stream finished. And we'll be off and away. So for those that didn't know, Hollowed Layer is going to be the Grandmaster this week. Might be the very last chance to do it too. So hopefully everybody got a chance to see the Vidoc today. If you didn't, I did post a rebroadcast of it on the channel, so be sure to check it out. It had a lot of really good stuff involved in this week's or the season's Vidoc. It was really pretty awesome. What's up, Morgan? I'm not for sure that it's going to happen, but I mean, I feel like in all likelihood that it's going to be this week. Because I mean, just logistically, they've got to give like a secondary week, you know, to get content done. Because I mean, you're going to have people that have school, work, life. To give them one literal week to get everything done is there'd be too many upset people. I was really anticipating it was going to be last week, but did not pan out to be last week. So I don't see how it can't be today. You know, if it's not today, it's going to be another day this week, like Thursday maybe, or some weird crap like that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm pretty stoked about it. We put on some, wish I could play some, like, cool music, but we're gonna just do some Destiny music. Actually, let's do some old school Destiny. Taken King soundtrack. Yeah, we're gonna rock it old school, some OG Taken King. Alright, so we got 10 minutes right now. Well, 9 minutes according to Eververse. Welcome to the stream. What bridge are you talking about? Are you talking about like the Eisenberg looking bridge? It's in the Dreaming City? What looks to be one. Yeah, no, what bridge? I mean, we got time. I can definitely go check that out. I know last week I went to the Dreaming City like right after reset, kind of looking to see if anything had been going on. And I know when I first landed, I don't really know if it's just that I hadn't been to the Dreaming City enough lately to pay attention, but I felt like when I was here in the Devilian Mist, out in the sky, it looked like, you know, one of those like portals from Thor. Like, is it the Eisenberg Bridge or Rosenberg Bridge? I think it's Eisenberg. I know we're gonna go check it out though. Do I do carries on the new dungeon? I mean, I'll help get through the dungeon, most definitely. I don't like to carry people through the master version unless if like you've got the needed stuff. But yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing that right now, but sometime this week I'll be on and be happy to help with that. Today it's mainly, or at least right now, it's mainly about like reset stuff, hopefully season finale. Right now we're going to go to the Dreaming City, take a look at this kind of portal. There's so many things I'm excited about. I'm excited about Void 3.0. Morgan, is this what you're talking about? The because this is what I wasn't sure if this had been here before, but this is what I'd noticed last week. But again, it could have been there at any point in the past. I don't really know. Yeah, the legendary campaign is really cool, but I would not advise to do legendary campaign first. You got to treat Destiny like we've always treated Destiny, and you should do the normal first so you can knock it out, you know, and unlock, which they might require that anyways. So do the normal and then go back once you're higher level and get that legendary done. Oh, for real? Whoa, where the hell are you seeing that? Well, now how could they actually connect a bridge? There's no way you're talking about like a physical bridge, right? You're talking about like a dimensional bridge. You're not talking about that, are you? Like, where is this bridge? I've got 5 minutes. I don't know if there's enough time for me to go hunt this bridge down. Turn the soundtrack down a little bit. For those that know, we're listening to the Taken King soundtrack, or at least if you can hear the music in the background, it is from the Taken King. We are just a few minutes away from reset. I guess I'll lend a hand with this public event. To answer the previous question, I'm really excited about Void 3.0. I think the customization of the whole Void subclass is long overdue. And it makes me really hopeful for for, you know, when they do it to like solar and they do it to arc, because that's going to happen too. At some point, you know, we'll have solar 3.0 and arc 3.0 and all that jazz. But so yeah, Void 3.0 is going to be really cool. I think what I definitely picked up from the Vidoc is the biggest way to take on those hive. The best way to take on those hive, like when they pop their super, is Void. Like Void's going to be a really big thing. Like obviously it's a focus, suppressor grenades, blinding grenades. Yeah, those are going to be key when it comes to taking on, you know, these new elucid hive. So I mean, you're going to want to have suppressor grenades. You're going to want to have, you know, grenade launchers that you know, do blinding effects, because it's going to be really important. Because like, it doesn't look like it's going to take more than just one shot from those, you know, super infused hive, and that's going to be ridiculous to get smacked down by an acolyte, right? Like, all right, we're gonna head to the tower real quick. Actually, I guess we'll just chill here. I feel like whatever happens is gonna be in the helm. Like, it's like we're, at least from the Vidoc, a lot of the little cutscenes they had, I mean, it definitely looked like where everybody goes there, to the helm. But still, like I've been talking about, there is no Shax. There's no Lord Shax. We even saw Lord Saladin get included, but no Shax. Yeah, okay, so I knew about the alignment activity. I just thought you meant that there was like something else in like a public destination, you know? But all good. Yeah, that's kind of been the central basis about this whole alignment. But then today, I guess, marks the end of the Lunar New Year too. So that still kind of falls in correlation with real world events, which is definitely cool. Did anybody else get a sense of like true detective out of just this whole Witch Queen and this new season? I just like we're these mystic galactic detectives, like ghost hunters. Makes me curious as to what the new titles are going to be. Like what are we going to see next season for titles? I mean, we should at least get two. We're how many were losing? 4 to 6? Like, well, we should be able to get like a substantial amount of new titles and seals. Some of you might be ashamed of me for this, but for a look, check this out. I'm not going to get Realm Walker if we get it today, because I don't have these 2 triumphs. I haven't really worked on it, you know. There's been other stuff I've been doing, but I still need 1 more level for that, for the ornament. I'll get it though. I mean, we got like 2 weeks, this week and next week. Welcome to the stream for those who are just joining us. It's now, my laptop says noon. My PlayStation says noon. Oh, okay. There's the Vanguard boost. Okay, throw up of Witch Queen. Drumroll, we're going to go to the helm, guys, and see if anybody out there wants to go to the tower, or if anybody got, I mean, I didn't get automatically dragged into anything, so that makes me a little questionable. I mean, clearly my system recognized that it's reset time. So welcome to the stream, guys. Don't know yet. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of people asking what's going on. We're finding out. We were just in orbit. We're going to the helm first. There's new quest activity available. So let's talk to the Wayfinder compass first. So, nothing. Alright. Well. Well, that's interesting. Welcome to the stream, folks. We're still trying to figure out what's going on today, if the exorcism's going down right now or not. I mean, I got nothing going on here at the helm. No activity. Let's go check out the tower. Alright, the Witch Queen launches February 22nd. Campaign, Throne World, launch. Okay, etc., etc. This is all kind of stuff we know. I mean, I didn't, like, jump in too fast to it, right? Like, let's go to the tower. Let's go to the tower. Is anybody, in the chat finding anything? I was, I'm just gonna be speechless if it's not today. There can't be any way it's not today. Unless they're just gaslighting us. I mean, when else could it be? Like, I just don't understand that. You know, have you guys ever seen the interview, Seth Rogen, you know, when he's like, I'm a fool. I'm a GD fool. It's kind of how I feel right now. I'm going to have to change the title to the stream if nothing happens. Like, this is Bolshevik. So, I mean, we checked out the helm, right? Alright, we're at the tower. God, man, I'm feeling... I know you guys are going to be feeling disappointed if there's nothing happening. I mean, we had a Vidoc today. There was like almost 100,000 people watching that Vidoc. Like, it can't go down like this, Bungie. Don't do us like this. We're gonna go talk to Cora. You know, she's like the best warlock. For those that didn't get the collector's edition of Witch Queen, you know, the journal of Ikora is really interesting. I plan on actually putting out a video on it, kind of just reading it, for those that didn't get it, or just for some reason wants to hear my amazing voice say it. I'll try to do really awesome, do my customer service voice, but by any means, Ikora apparently is like of the upper echelon of warlocks that have ever existed. Like, out of all of the warlocks that have ever existed, there would only be a handful that would be as strong as Ikora. Which is just crazy, because she's not really been utilized, I guess, to what we thought of her as. I guess Destiny 1 always looked at her as kind of like second, not even second in command, but like the second warlock, you know, because Osiris was still always the first. Yeah, let's Wayfinder. I mean, there is no more Wayfinder right now, isn't there? I don't think there is. We've completed everything up to this point. Unless I deleted it on this one and I have it on my other character, which wouldn't be the case. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel a little shocked. I definitely feel disappointed. Because that means that it's going to be next week? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Yeah, the last thing was supposed to be the Sparrow and Well, we got the Sparrow already. We were supposed to get the ship. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Dreaming City here in a second. I'm just kind of coming back here to make sure, you know, 'cause sometimes Xur doesn't load right and you have to change characters, shit like that, so yeah, man. God almighty. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Dale. Alright, let's go check out the Devillian Mist. Just kind of see what's going on in the Dreaming City. Yeah, I guess we could check out Europa too. I guess, you know, just to make sure, because you never know with Bungie. I remember last season, you know, they moved stuff around in the last city. Or not moved stuff around, but you know, they had like the big falling catch come in. So you never know where there could be something. They're all about puzzles. I don't know if you guys can hear this particular song from the Taken King, but this one's really groovy. I don't remember this one. So after we check out the Dreaming City, I think it's safe to say no Exorcism today. No season finale. I'll update the title too, because I'm sure somebody will get pissed off. Why didn't you change the title? Maybe. I don't know if it's gotten any closer, or if it's just kind of gotten enlarged, maybe, or if we have gotten closer. But who knows? So just since we're here, I don't know who would still need them, but we'll check out Petra.
All channels, take an attack incoming.
Oh, okay. So Master Kuma states, for those that can't see the chat, Astral alignment. The bridge is getting bigger apparently as of, I guess it's been systematically, but it's still not connected yet as of today. So maybe next week we'll get into some kind of ritual area. I don't know. We're gonna do the we'll check out all the vendors and everything that we normally do on Tuesdays, and then before, you know, we close down the stream, I'll check out an Astral alignment so we can also check out everything. There's no way that oh man, that would be horrible if the Exorcism gets held off until like the opening cutscene of Witch Queen. That would be just detrimental to my happiness. Alright, so we're gonna check out the vendors first. Yeah, I know you guys are disappointed. I'm disappointed too, for real. I was really thinking it was going to be today. In seasons past, it's usually they at least give you, you know, a full additional week. Alright, give me just a second, guys. Just updating the title. I'm not gonna worry about the thumbnail right now. It's too much effort. We're just gonna go check out what old homeboys got for us. So, yeah, I know that it's upsetting to some of you guys. It's upsetting to me. I don't quite understand it. Why we wouldn't get something. I mean, I definitely think that we should keep our eyes open still, because granted they haven't said anything about it, but I mean, you know, when the Almighty was coming down, you know, it was a really long process. It took like an hour or more. So I don't know. So for Warlocks this week, old Devram's got nothing. He does have the old school Cartesian coordinate, but it's pretty much garbage now. Alright, so Ruby Rose Gaming says the bridge in the alignment is actually done. Hikari Tsu, yeah, the reset's out now. But it doesn't look like anything happened, really. So we're just kind of, for right now, checking out all the weekly vendor stuff. And just kind of waiting and seeing. I mean, I don't know. No mission. We have checked out the tower. We went to the helm. We went to Dreaming City. We've had some people already check out Astral alignment, but we've got nothing new as of yet. And so we're still just kind of waiting. We got a Vidoc, but I guess that's the only good thing that we got out of today. I mean, maybe they didn't want us to wet ourselves too much today, because I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe they just thought it would be too much excitement for us to take in a brand new Vidoc and cutscene and mission and season finale and event. Has anybody checked out the Shattered Realm? Speaking of it, yeah, I know it's on its daily rotation, and it should be the Debris right now, Debris of Dreams or whatever. But I don't know if there's anything new there, so I don't honestly think it would be. It's not really set up to be one of those changes as it goes type things, you know. So as you guys could see, Nessus, failsafe, nothing for Warlocks. So we're gonna go. We'll check out the helm again, just because there's some new people jumping in. It probably want some verification of the fact that there's nothing, because there sadly is nothing. But you know, there's still stuff to do this week. Yeah, for those that are catching up on stuff. No, Christopher, no Exorcism. The only Exorcism you're gonna see is if you watch Exorcism of whichever girl they made the movie of this year. Seems like there's a different movie like that every year. The Exorcism of this. The Exorcism of a cow. Hey, what's up, JVIT? Dude, really love the Taken King soundtrack. It just sounds very ominous. So we'll dude, JVIT, thank you so much, dude. You didn't have to do that by any means, but thank you. So we're gonna, just for those that are just joining in, yeah, Savathun still just in her cocoon. You know, maybe she just hasn't found her muchness. Maybe she's like Alice without the muchness. So all these they're still all in the same like little seance. I love their necklaces though, for real. Like, can somebody that's watching learn how to fabricate that into like a real world cosplay necklace? That would be amazing. That would be truly amazing. So let's check out the war table. Check the egg. Give me a second. Let me check the war table, and then we'll go back and look in there. Alright, so this week we got Elemental Light mod. Alright, so defeating the combatant with your super spawns an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type. This one has been out over and over. You should definitely have this one. Font of Wisdom is very, very good mod to have. Highly suggest you get this one. Picking up an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type grants you a temporary significant increase in your intellect, improving the recharge rate of your super. Really, really good mod to have. Be sure to pick it up. So let's see. What weapon? Well, right now I'm set up for this week's Grandmaster. The hollowed layers. So I've got Pardon Our Dust with Vorpal and Blinding. We've got Taiku. And we got the Tarantula. I know it's not the greatest, but it's Arc. For those Arc shields. So let's... you guys wanted to know about the egg. So let's just kind of go check out the area. Whoa, wait. So Crimson, apparently you can start the mission from the back door at the end of Astral. So, okay. Undead, you for real right now? Oh, thanks, Snaggy. Alright, well that's... wrong hole. Alright, so let's go check out Astral Alignment. And see... Crimson, I'm sorry, I already jumped out because my excitement level on just anything that could be new was just like, oh my god, let's go then. So I guess we're holding out hope because JVet, I'm having a pretty good day, dude. Pretty good day so far. It's cold as hell outside. Jeremy, everybody always at some variation says something about my pronunciation of things, and I appreciate the correction, but I kind of like Tarantula because I don't like saying tarantula for like it's not a tarantula. What? I don't know. I always call it Tarantula for some reason. I don't know. And that's what I end up defaulting to, I guess, when I'm on autopilot. Alright, so, dialogue is different. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. I'm just... like Savathun. Everybody always is like, you're saying it with a Z. I'm like, yeah. Alright, so we are currently running through Astral alignment in hopes that, so we're in like a normal one, so I'm not really worried about a whole lot here. So let's kind of take some time and look at this shit. So yeah, it's pretty close. But, I mean, not done here. So, I mean, maybe at the later segment. So, where's Undead? It's the big door. I wonder... When I get my super, I'm gonna try to fly over there. Oh, blinded myself. Dude. Stun. You're gonna get zipped there. So I'm assuming then it's gonna be at the final boss. Because what's this week's rotation for this? Doesn't it send us... I mean, we'll be back in the blind well at the end, right? Human form, I don't honestly know, because, see, we checked out a couple of things early on, and we didn't see anything that stood out. But then, Undead said that it's actually through Astral alignment. So we are currently running through an Astral alignment to see if that is valid. And if so, then that means that the season finale is taking place this week. Yeah, I did notice the dialogue. Yeah, I thought you meant my dialogue from Tarantula. But yeah, I noticed the dialogue was different, but I've noticed that it changes up not every week, but it's changed up quite a few times. So I wasn't sure if that was new or if it was just what we had data mined. Oh man, I forgot I was going to try to glide across. Alright. Guardian 101. We don't know yet. We're trying to find out. Maybe. Alright, so this is the Scorn. Alright, so from this side, I mean, you guys can see the bridge still isn't done here. Yeah, it is the dialogue reference.
Keep an eye on the harvesters. They'll indicate when the ether is about to be released.
You see that one though was the same as it has been. Somebody's rocking Prometheus. Oh no, that's probably not Prometheus lens. I wonder if I can get over there from here. Negative. Probably would need a sword. Okay, so you guys are saying that, like, there was a gap, like, somewhere over there. Because I honestly haven't paid as much attention to the development of the bridge. This guy's paying attention. Yeah. See if he can get over there. See, he set himself up. I didn't really get myself set up properly. You could do a Raku to Gosai. Can he do it? I don't think he's got it. No. Good try. Oh god, don't say that in human form. I don't want anything like that. I can't handle the anxiety right now. Although they definitely made it like there's going to be a lot of mysteries are going to be unraveling. So I anticipate doing a lot of kind of let's see. I'll go to it if you're watching real quick. Alright. There you go, G-Bit. Just add 4559. But yeah, I think we're going to be doing a lot of discovering, like puzzles, Easter eggs, weapons. I think there's just going to be a lot of discovery in it, and I like that because that's kind of how the original Destiny was back in the day. We had a lot of things that they didn't tell you about. You know, they didn't explain, they didn't give you a whole lot of detail. They literally left it up for you to discover on your own. And you know, they did that with like Wish Ender, and then everybody's had so many issues with it. But like the old exotic swords, I want to talk about frustrating. Getting those exotic swords, and I think that's going to be how getting these new glaives are going to be. Worm God, I think it's yeah, we haven't had an actual Worm God as a raid boss. Alright, so here we are at the Font of Starlight. Retrieve the compass.
The Scorn have regrouped. Protect your compass and prepare for battle.
Alright, so yeah, we're kind of looking over the well here. Get down under it. Yeah, I got it, Jay, but I'll accept it here in a little bit. So, yeah, I don't know what's gonna, like, it doesn't make any sense that this would be the boss we would pair up against for, like, a season finale, you know? Okay, so you're talking about like this door back here? Yeah. But see, why would they like... I don't know, we're gonna stand back here because I don't want to miss anything. I'd be super pissed if I miss something here. I don't know, Undead, if you're still in the chat, you said you had a video coming out in like 20 minutes about this. Very interested to see that for Rizzle. No, we did not check the egg, but I will get to that. I was kind of like in the process of switching over to some of the weekly reset stuff, and then some people started throwing in that, yeah, Crimson, pretty much. I got excited. You son of a bitch. Ether has been released. Tickle my Elmo. Love it. Look, these guys are running back over here. Or at least, maybe I just created some orbs. Nothing on the egg, Savathun, or Mara. Okay. Well, I mean, I got some people saying that videos are about to be rolling out. And it makes me just, like, am I that kid in the sandbox that nobody wanted to share their gum with? I got sand gum? Just open it up. I wanna know. Alright, claim rewards. No doors opening.
Wherever Crow is, I hope he knows there are people here who care about him.
As I told you before, now is not the time for this conversation.
I know, Mama. All the same, it's a sentiment I want to state clearly on open comms channels. For anyone who might be monitoring them.
Beep boop. No games. If he wants to have a conversation, he knows where to find me.
Okay. Beep boop. That was... What the fuck was that? So yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything going on there, so let's jump back over to the helm, just so everybody can see. I mean, I don't think there's anything there. I think it was a ruse. We're gonna go back to the helm just so everybody can see. You know, see the egg. Take a look at the egg. You know, and I'm just kind of looking over at some other content creators like CB Gray right now, which definitely, if you've never checked him out, definitely do so. Been watching him forever. One of the best guys I know. So he's just kind of going over what Banshee's got right now. So I don't think there is anything. Bob, no. Negative, good sir. So we're just going to kind of do a sweep all, like once we get in there, I'm just going to sweep the whole room with Wish Ender. Or wait, there's no egg in here. You can't even use Wish Ender. Why did I grab Wish Ender? Alright, so just so everybody can see, no Exorcism, Savathun, chillin', just being herself, no doors opened, nothing, no scribes, no nothing. Checking all of these to make sure there's no interactions. So for anybody that now that I think of it, this right here looks like the thing from Spider-Man No Way Home. No spoilers if you haven't seen it, but the like device that Doctor Strange uses. Alright, so I mean we still got the same projection of the ship. Yeah, I'm just circling all the way through the room. We'll get over to it in a second. Crystal there hasn't moved. No change there. This one's still blank. So the egg's just chilling. Yep, so nothing going on here, guys. So, with that being said, where did we leave off? God, it's been a minute. We had just finished checking out the war table. We've already covered everything for Warlocks, as far as Devrim K and Nessus, which, sadly, there's nothing really worth buying. So, let's go to the tower. First, we'll check out Banshee, because that's really what everybody cares the most about. And then we'll check out A1, Eververse, and the rest of the vendors. Yes, such a good soundtrack. The Taken King soundtrack from Destiny 1. So good. Man, I'm sorry guys, there's no way to express the disappointment. I mean, there's just sadly no Exorcism going on. No nothing. Let's see, first. Alright, so let's go check out Banshee.
Guardian.
Alright, so Now we got Icarus Grip and Major Spec. Everybody under the sun should have these. Oh wow, looks like we got a lot of old raid stuff. Or not old raid stuff, but the Vex stuff. Can't think right now, I'm just disappointed. False Promises, Substance, and Sympathetic Arsenal. Probably pass. Feeding Frenzy and Eye of the Storm on Cold Denial, pretty good, but I would still probably pass. And holy jamoly, if you needed a Vorpal weapon roll with a fusion rifle, right here it is, guys. No, Andrew, reset's not in 20 minutes. It was 42 minutes ago. But we get this lovely Hollow Words. Ooh, charge time too. Really, really good pickup. Really good pickup for right now with this, guys. I've got one already, so I don't really need to grab it. But if you don't have, definitely today. All right, we got the crap shotgun. Oh, whoa, we got another Vorpal. Temptation's Hook, which is going away. All of these weapons are actually going away at the end of the season. So, I mean, it's definitely worth... I mean, Relentless Strikes with Vorpal Weapon definitely makes a good combo. I like that pickup. Temptation's Hook, we've seen it over and over and over, but Temptation's Hook, Hollow Words right now. Two great weapons to pick up. 7th Seraph Saw, Clown Cartridge, opening shot, not bad, but I'd pass. So definitely get that fusion rifle, guys, and the sword from Banshee today.
Always something new.
No, Vargo, there is no season finale event today, or right now at this particular moment. Apparently, we don't know. Doesn't seem as so. I really like the Paraversal Singularity. Got the Obdurate Economy. So, for anybody that watched Spaceballs, I'm not going to explain any further than that, just because I don't want the stream to get demonetized. But yeah, Spaceballs, spaceship right there. Alright, we got the drone flight. This one was a new one. Most of these were all new from the 30th anniversary. Started out as silver. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, let's drop down here. So we got the Trials of Osiris projection. Always looks cool. The Pink Mist. Now this one looks really weird. It's so translucent and just glowing. But then the handle, I feel like they started designing something really cool through the barrel and the chamber and the hammer and everything, but then like down here they just kind of gave up a little bit, you know? I mean, because like this whole stuff is cool, like this, the work, the handwork, but that just looks too plain. The Galvanic Fork, this is a really cool sparrow, really cool looking one. Looks like something from Star Wars. Arrow of Time, exotic ship. The Monstrous Shell, this one was new from the 30th anniversary event. Kind of a Halo themed ghost. Kind of bulky. Alright, we got the Wild Thoughts. Loco. And we came to get started. That's all? I mean, I guess that's all they did, was they didn't come to like party or rock. You know, they just came to get started. So like he was just doing his stretches right there, and then he puts the mic down and he's like, alright guys, have a good night, thanks for coming. Alright, so let's go check out Zavala. So it looks like we're going to get a healthy dose of Zavala in through some of those cutscenes that we saw out of the Vidoc. We definitely get a good bit of him, I think. So we've got Phobos Sword and Gloves. We got all the Phobos stuff, as you guys already know. But for Warlocks this week, it's a no-go. Let me grab some bounties and head off over to Shaxx. Nothing going on with the big old shell out there either. You know, does anybody see... Okay, like, if you look in between my horns right there, that, like, brown spot, does that not kind of look like bird shit, like, poo on the windshield of your car?
Time to fight, Guardian.
Like, how many birds poop on the Traveler each year, I wonder? Okay, so finally, we get something. But this... Holy cow! Guys, I know it's 60, but even for a new Guardian, I wouldn't take 27 strength and belittle yourself that much on recovery, discipline, and intellect. Just don't even. Don't get those. God, that was rough looking. Alright, let's head over to the Drifter. J-Bit, yeah, you can join up here in a second. I'm just kind of changing through characters. So I mean, here as soon as I finish here at the tower, I'll be switching over to like Hunter, go through everything. But I mean, by all means, you're welcome to join up. I think. That's the invite. Alright, so we got the Drifter. This week for Warlocks. Okay, so this one is a more respectable chess piece. So forget what Zavala had. Go to the Drifter. He's a better man for you this week. Now, even though it's shy on mobility and intellect, it makes up for it everywhere else. Total of 60. Pretty well balanced chess piece, you know, for newer Guardians out there. We've got Calamity Rigs and Boots, both of them pretty crap. Shaders, I'm assuming you mean what shader I'm using. We'll check it out real quick. So for my helm, which I'm using, I'm not using the ornament for the helm, but I got Calluses Select currently in an Honors of the 9, just because it made it whiter back here. It was hard to find something that really just made the back of the helmet like pure white to match. So, alright, let's go check out Ada. But if you notice also, even the back of it, it kind of shine, like, I don't, like, see there wasn't, like, where does that shine? Maybe down from there? Yeah. It's got like a cool reflection.
Hello again.
A Last Wish. I think that's definitely the future of it. I didn't know why we got away from that. So she's selling 3 bonds this week. That's really disappointing. So Warlock's not going to get any armor from Ada, but for mods we got Pulse Rifle Targeting and Light of the Fire. This is one of those Warmind cell mods, so rapidly defeating targets with the detonation of a Warmind cell generates an orb of power. So not a bad one if you're trying to go for one of those Warmind setups.
Until next time.
Alright, so I think that concludes everybody here in the tower. We just need to check out everything for Hunter and Titan. And then, you know, we'll check out Zer probably. So guys, just a reminder too, this week and next week going to be your last chance, last opportunity ever to go to the Tangled Shore, to go visit Spider, to exchange materials with Spider. So keep that in mind throughout this week and next week. I will actually probably be doing daily breakdowns next week of everything Spider has, just because it's going to be the final week. What character to pick? Okay. Alright, so we are on Hunter right now, guys. We're going to go to Devram K. We're checking out all of the armor available for this week's vendors for the reset of February 8th. For those that are just swinging by the channel, we do not have a season finale right now. We did get some advanced progression in the bridge formation out of Astral alignment. There were also a couple of extra dialogue audio clips that were included, but outside of that, we haven't seen anything. I think we had somebody trolling the chat earlier about Astral alignment, because I haven't seen anybody post anything about it, so I don't think anything's going on this week. So what do you guys think about Season of the Risen? That's it's going to be the new season title. So I'm assuming that means that the seal could be risen. Simple enough. Alright, Devram K.
Looking for something?
Yeah, I think with the Last Wish raid was really good, and I think when they focus on, I don't know, there's just you can always tell certain raids just really stand out with Destiny. Like, it's almost like a certain team worked on it. You know, it's actually something over 60. So guys, hunters this week get I mean, it's a lot of strength. It's a lot of strength. That's 23 strength, but it's still 61 total. You're getting good resilience and mobility out of it. I mean, you're getting low intellect. You are getting a hell of a lot of strength, but it is a really good pickup if you're a newer Guardian out there. And that is available through Devram K. And now, let's go to Nessus. So, I mean, the Last Wish, it was one of those raids, I think, that it was really cryptic. There was a lot of extra things, little nuances to the Last Wish that stretched beyond the raid. And I think that's what made it stand out so much, is that stuff within the raid affected stuff outside of the raid, and vice versa. Because, I mean, there were those codes, you know, the Last Wish wall, you know, those codes were found outside of the raid, but then used in the raid. And then, you know, the outcome of what happened outside of the raid is, you know, kind of what led us into the raid. Beating the raid kind of led to more of the stuff that happened after the fact. So they just did a really good job of involving it, I think, in the story that we had at that time. And I think now, with the story that they have developed into turning this into a more of like an investigative narrative that we're just constantly discovering and unraveling things, I think the raid is going to be remarkable. I kind of feel like it's going to be like Last Wish meets Wrath of the Machine. You know, like long and lengthy. Well, long is lengthy. Why the hell did I say that? So, you know, lengthy and, you know, filled with stuff. Not just run in and do the raid and then get out. Alright, so hunters this week, failsafe, offering a big whopping nothing. You failsafe, as always. Not as always, she's good sometimes. Alright, so let's go check out the tower, and we'll check and see what other vendors. I think it's probably going to be Xivu Arath, or a worm. It's got to be Hive. I feel like it's... I don't think it's going to be strictly Hive. I just feel like it's going to be undertones of Savathun. So it's going to be like her underlings in some fashion, or like Savathun's, or not Savathun, Xivu Arath's, you know, forces. One of those two. You know, so I don't think we'd actually see Savathun in the raid. I think we'll fight her in like a campaign mission, and then we'll fight maybe her forces in the raid, or we'll fight Xivu Arath's forces in the raid. I don't think we'll see Taniks or anything like that, or the daughter of Taniks. Some interesting things came up though out of the Vidoc, in specific to our relationship with the Cabal, and how that might come back to Callus at some point. Yeah, I mean, obviously we know Callus's personality. Yeah, he ran a menagerie. He's all about finding the most, the standout, special, strong things. Like he's like the collector in the Marvel universe. So of course he would want to have the ultimate power. So I mean, he's definitely going to come back and try to play a role in this. And if his daughter can help facilitate us taking out one of his enemies, then yeah, that's definitely going to be on his to-do list. Because us defeating Savathun is obviously going to help Callus and the Cabal. It's that's what's going to happen. And then like we're going to be paired up, I guess, to some degree with the Cabal. So as you guys can see, just Shax and Savala are really disappointing this week for Warlock and Hunter so far. We're going to go check out Drifter and Ada. Hopefully somebody's got something good for hunters out there, all you new hunters. Alright, Mr. Drifter. So if anybody noticed too, today's Vidoc was titled Darkness in the Light, or Light in the Darkness. That's the opposite of what we had one of our missions through the Drifter be. You know, we had Darkness and the Light. So I wonder if that's, you know, something that they plan on. They pointed out that they had, you know, nested some of these seeds long ago in Destiny 1. Squeaker, are you for real? Dude, that would be phenomenal. Those things look so dope. Yeah, definitely let me know, because I would love to see one of, like, how that would look. I don't think I could pull it off per se, like wearing it day to day. But I would totally, like, you know, hang that up forever and always. And if you could make one of those, what I suggest for you, good sir, is to sell them or contact Bungie. David, what do you mean reset at 6 p.m.? We're going through reset right now. I think you're maybe not equating for time differential through the various time zones. Maybe. Alright, so we checked out everybody for Hunter, and yeah, there was one good thing. Let's go check out Titan. An interesting thing I also found that they pointed out in the Vidoc is that in the first two missions, which they pointed it out in the previous TWAB, in the first two missions we find that Savathun is trying to steal some type of weapon for herself, and that's actually what leads us to the relic, or the enclave. I'm not sure if it'll continue. If anything, it'll be called relic in the exotics trailer. Though when they introduced the weapon crafting table, she says relic. So I don't know if that was just something they put in for that particular time. It's like a word fill, but you know, it's through those missions that we discover the ability to make the glaive, and where we even find out what the glaive is. So for whatever reason, Savathun wanted to make her own glaive. So I mean, they're definitely pushing these glaives as being like a big, substantial weapon in the Force of Light and Dark. Alright, so we are here on EDZ, on Titan, or on my Titan. And we're going to check out, see what Devrim K has.
What can I do for you?
Pranav, yeah, well, I'll look over Eververse again here in a minute. We looked at it earlier, but once we're traveling, we'll check it out again. So for Titan this week, Devrim is not going to benefit you if you're a new Guardian. Ignore Devrim K, unless you're doing his bounties. Alright, so let's go to Nessus, and while we go to Nessus, we'll take a quick glance back over Eververse. Oh, I love that name, Jesus Riding Dino. No, we don't have any updates this week. Nothing going on. So we do have the Paraversal Singularity. This is going to be a quick run through just because we already looked at them earlier. Look at the Spaceball ship. Get drone flight. We've got the Trials of Osiris projection. Got the Malfeasance ornament called the Pink Mist. Oh wow. So it didn't render properly. So guys, that is not how the Pink Mist actually looks. Let's see if I can get it to re-render. No, it doesn't want to render. That looks... Oh, there we go. There we go. It was just lagging on rendering. So that's the Pink Mist. We've got the Galvanic Fork, Exotic Sparrow. Oh. Let's go back real quick. Like, if I wanted to cash him, I would have already cashed him in. Can't make me go to Rainbow Land. I do not want to go to Rainbow Land. Alright, so we got Galvanic Fork, Exotic Sparrow, Arrow of Time, Exotic Ship. We got the Halo-themed Monstrous Shell. Wild Thoughts, Rare Emote. Local. And we came to get started, which I pointed out earlier, that's literally all you do. You don't actually rock, you don't actually do anything, you're just kind of getting started. It's super funny to me. Alright, so let's head over to Failsafe, see what she's got for Titans this week. Now, before we're done, I'll take another look at Banshee, because for those of you that just joined the stream, Banshee's got some really good rolls today on two particular weapons: the Temptation's Hook and the Hollowed Word. Yeah. Both of them offering Vorpal, so definitely a good pickup. As far as failsafe goes, gosh, she failed 3 times this week. Suck, fell safe. If you guys can hear also, we are listening to the Taken King soundtrack from Destiny 1. Alright, so we have checked out EDZ and Nessus. Let's head to the tower and see what Titans we'll be able to pick up this week. Yeah, no problem, Pranav. That's what I'm here for. I haven't really done much on my Titan. I actually hadn't played on my, after I took my year break. I didn't play Titan beforehand for like a year, and then afterhand I've hardly played it. So my Titan is like nothing really. Also, just to recap for anybody just jumping in, this week there is no season finale. There is no Exorcism of Savathun. There's no advancement of the Season of the Lost story, unfortunately. The shaders for Bright Dust, it was the... Oh yeah, I forgot that one. It was like the Chalco. Oh, every time. Like if you have one of these menus up, I don't think landing should take it away. Yeah, so we got the Chalco's Finery shader that's available for Bright Dust this week. I don't know why it's taking a moment to... There we go. Alright, so let's take a look and see what the Drifter has.
How you living, brother?
Alright guys, so for the Drifter this week we've got a whole lot of nothing when it comes to Titans. Alright, let's take a look and see what Ada's got though. Alright, now we already checked these out, but these are the mods you can get from Ada this week. Yeah, Ada's not going to help out much this week. Nothing for nobody. Alright. We're holding out some hope though. We're going to go check out Zavala and Shax. Ritual, no new quest, man. I'm sorry. We got a new Vidoc, that's all. Yeah, people might very well miss it that last week, unless if like it's a... I don't even know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Alright, so for Zavala this week, whole lot of nothing yet again. Titans, new Titans out there, you're not going to get any good armor, it looks like, from vendors. Unless if Shax pulls something out.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you?
Alright, yeah, doesn't look like Lord Shax has got anything. So guys, if you're a newer Guardian out there, looking for some better armor, Dares of Eternity is probably going to be your best bet. We get double rank in Vanguard this week though, so that can definitely help people out. It's the Hollowed Layer Grandmaster. And we're just going to look over these Banshee rolls again. Definitely want to pick up the Hollow Words and the Temptations hook. Alright, whatever song this is though from the soundtrack is really eerie. We're just gonna skip that one. Yeah, it's gonna be next week. And yeah, from most likely I'm guessing whenever it's ready, will be auto-loaded into an astral alignment, because at the beginning of the season, that's how the season started, is we got sucked straight in to an astral alignment, and had to complete that astral alignment before we got to do anything else. So I think that's probably what will end up happening, is when the final event happens, we'll just log in and auto load into an astral alignment, and then that's going to be the final mission there. So I guess it's going to be 6-man matchmaking, which is interesting. So we're going to head over to Zur though and just kind of check and see what his bounties are this week. Alright, so let's take a look, see if anything's going on this week with Zur that's different than any other week.
The Nine see your valor.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a live event or not. I really hope it's going to be a live event. I mean, I love the live events. But I don't know how they're going to do a live event and a season finale epilogue all in 1 week. Because there's going to be a lot of Guardians that miss out on it. Alright, so let's switch back over. I mean, I hope you're right, Michael. I was really holding out on something today. Alright guys, and for those that are going to be working on Grandmaster this week, these are the modifiers. As far as some of the best loadouts, which I did put out a video published a little while ago, covering some of the best tactics and just some cheeses and whatnot to this week's Grandmaster, the Hollowed Layer. But if you really want to make a difference, the Luminarch or Taiku's Divination is really going to work out very well for you. Also, you know, it never hurts to be able to blind your enemies. Vorpal Weapon really helps out. You're going to be facing a mixture of all the different shields. Well and Stasis are definitely going to help you out. Bubble and Tether. Bless you. Bless you again. Alright guys, well, we've covered everything for the weekly reset, all of the new stuff that you can spend your Bright Dust on, and all of the disappointment of not having a season finale go down today. I'm going to wrap this stream up for now though. I'll probably come back and do a help stream later on today. Work on some Grandmasters and Masters and you know, some other stuff, but for now we're going to wrap things up. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. It's greatly appreciated. If you've enjoyed the video though, be sure to hit the like button. You know, it's really appreciated as well and helps support the channel. Be sure to check out the Discord link as well. It should be below to join an awesome, ever-growing community within Destiny. But otherwise, Guardians, it's been an awesome time, and I hope you guys have the best of luck this week. Thanks for stopping by, and